Hello everyone, and welcome to Chasing Neat. And I am your host, Michael, and this is...
Dawn.
She's my co-host.
Co-host.
S. Co-hostess.
I'm your hostess.
Hostess, like little cupcakes. Hostess.
Yep. Which are really bad for you.
But they're yummy. Yeah. Anyway, it is Tuesday, so it's 2 Ounce Tuesday, and this is the very last one.
Wah, wah.
We are all out of bottles.
So we had to do all out of bottles plus one.
Plus one, because we ended out an odd number, not an even number. So our neighbor Brian had to supply a mystery bottle, and the contents of that is in this envelope.
Yeah.
Which will remain sealed for the remainder of the evening.
It's a good thing he had the same
or
color
day,
bottles.
depending on whenever you're watching this. But for right now, we won't open it until later. But anyway, back to our normal broadcast. We always start off with a palate warming upper. So
That's the official name. Palate warmer upper.
So this one is Isaac Bowman.
Yeah. Out of Virginia. I couldn't find where it was distilled, but this is produced by Isaac Bowman something or other distilling company, but
Yeah.
which makes me think it's probably sourced.
Straight bourbon whiskey. 92 proof, small batch. Copper distilled. So whoever distilled it had copper, according to their
It's good.
label.
It's port,
Yeah.
and it's finished in port barrels, just like Angel's Envy was.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. It's kind of ethanol-y, like I said, but when you first warm up, I always get that when I first warm up. So now I guess I
Yeah, I like the finish a little bit better than I like
excuse me.
the
It's always that bourbon cough.
first hit.
It smells good.
The bourbon cough.
A little bit. I mean, kind of a rookie at that, apparently.
Ooh, getting a little burn. First sip of the night.
We have another bottle of this, so
Well,
not Isaac Bowman. It's something different, but it's in that family.
yeah.
We haven't really chased any of the stuff that's really hot to trot on the Bowman distillery.
But it's different.
Yeah. Something we haven't tried in a while. I don't know. Maybe this should have been in one of our blinds, and I probably would have liked it.
It still could be.
That's true. Yeah.
We won't know for a little bit.
Yeah, it was really tough. I was trying to make sure that when Mike put the bottles down, that I came down and moved them around because I didn't want him to be influenced by him knowing which bottle is Brian's.
I know Brian's is in the brown bottle.
Yeah, that's right. Now you just don't know where it's at now.
Nope.
So no peeking on the bottom.
So, we'll get this started.
Yeah, as soon as I rinse my glass out.
All right.
No, it's not bad.
So I'll put mine in the right glass, and yours can be in the left glass.
This can exit stage left.
Yes, otherwise everyone thinks we are tasting Isaac Bowman instead of the mystery bottles.
The mystery bottles. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to start this.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to look at the bottom.
I know it's trying to be tricky, huh?
So there's half there.
Nice.
Whoa, almost missed.
Yeah, I think I'll let you do this one too. Just, why not? Because I'll probably screw it up somehow.
I'm not even putting my glasses on.
Tricky. Wiki.
Whoa.
Oh, that thing really teeter-tottered, I mean. Holy crap, I was worried I was going to be wearing that. We haven't even drank anything except for the warm-up.
That's right.
Yikes. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm kind of scared because I feel like the pressure might be on. I mean, like something. But I won't like it. I don't like anything.
Well, the one on the left is a little bit darker. Not a whole lot darker. It's more amber than straw color.
Yeah.
So amber, straw.
Yeah.
So which one do you want to start with? The left secret bottle or the right secret bottle?
I don't care.
Let's go for the right because I already have it.
All right. Let's go to the nose. Okay.
It's like stale.
Oh, I didn't think so. I thought it had a nice scent to it. You know, it reminded me of your sister's laundry room. I'm not kidding. It smells like laundry, kind of. Yeah, total laundry room.
Not the cat sandbox.
No, not the cat box,
room.
but the laundry when you walk in their house. So, you know, because that's where her dryer is. I said that once before. I can't even tell you. I remember which bottle that was. So maybe it was with Brian and Denise.
We'll have to go back, way back, to see at the end if it's actually we tried back then.
That nose is nice. So it's kind of floral, fruity. Floral and fruity.
Yeah, it's fruity. It's not grainy. It's not grassy.
Yeah.
It's not rye-ish.
Yeah, that's really pleasant.
But I'm not getting leather. I'm not getting
No, none of it's more sweet notes.
tobacco. I'm not getting
Nope.
creme brulee. I'm
None
not
of
getting
that.
any of that. So, and maybe because I just washed out Bowman from here, but
No, not my glass though. Like one knows mine in case it's swayed at all.
oh yeah, that's a little bit better.
It seems like my glass has definitely more nose coming out of that. So
Yep.
maybe it is a little bit more.
Yeah, it's more florally, more.
You'd think we'd learn this. We do. It's just we're too lazy to bring out 3 glasses, apparently. Next time we'll do 5 and we'll share the warm up.
What next time? These are the last ones.
When we do better stuff. Yeah, I like this
We
nose.
still have the Melwood and Derby Town to do before we get too far.
So, the note is definitely sweet. It doesn't... I don't know. It's just more florally and fruity to me. Mostly more floral and pleasant. And I got a little bit of ethanol, but not much. So, I don't know. Let's just drink it. Hopefully it matches the taste matches the nose.
A little bit more subdued.
I was going to say, very mellow on the tongue.
Yeah. Not overly impactful, no spikes. It's just there and it stays there.
Yeah, and it blends really nice and smooth on, I guess, where the tongue, all of it, the whole time.
Yeah.
No real heat, which means it's probably 120.
Yeah. With our track record.
I've got a little bit of an aftertaste, a little bit of a tannic aftertaste. The longer it finishes. But first sip, I'm not going to cry about that.
Second sip, I got a little bit more candy, a little bit more. I got kind of hard candy taste. No caramel. A little bit more heat that time.
Nah.
I said second sip.
Okay. So now I got the bitterness up front.
Okay.
Like bitter tannic.
Tannic?
It's drying too. So what happened to that? From the first sip and the nose.
Your palate got acclimated to it real quick. Maybe it's just really oily and it kind of coated our tongues.
No,
so we picked up different things.
It's smooth. The mouthfeel is pretty nice though.
Yeah.
So I like the mouthfeel on that. Proof wise, I'm
liking that third sip better. Yeah.
now
Starting to set into its groove.
not for me. The third note for me, just there's no flavor notes for me.
Really?
Yeah, it kind of just gets slowly, progressively.
You know, you need an animal cracker.
No, I don't. I need to try something else.
Well, you can try a second one.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to hold a little bit left to see what this might be. I think this proof might be kind of low. Like maybe 95, 97.
Oh, what did I say this was?
92.
92? Yeah, it's around there.
I'll say it, yeah.
I'm going to say 97.2.
Okay. I have no clue what that first one is. All right.
Ooh,
All right, this note smells good.
I know exactly what this is.
I don't.
I do.
What?
Buffalo Trace
No, it's not.
single barrel.
He told me he wasn't going to do that.
And you believed him?
It could be this one.
You should have had.
No.
You should have had Denise pour it instead of Brian.
Yeah. I wonder if it's McKenna 10 because he has a bajillion of them.
Could be. I like this nose better.
I liked the nose on this the first time I nosed this glass. But this nose is pleasant as well. It's more bourbon. It's more bourbon-like than the first one. That smells good. I got some sugar babies in that one.
Man, I'm kind of getting the same.
Same nose? No, because let me smell yours, because this is the one I had the warm-up pour on. Yeah, it smells the same. Yours is warm. It's like, I feel like it lost its nose.
I was trying to warm it up.
Well,
Even though we're finally getting into spring and it's shirt sleeve and short weather outside.
short sleeve.
What did I say?
Shirt sleeve.
It's shirt sleeve, that are short.
But not in the basement. It's cold.
It's cold in the basement.
Okay, so I like the nose on this. It is no ethanol
There's
coming
like a
in.
hidden sweetness.
Yeah, so it's mellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I don't know what it is. All right.
All right. Cheers.
Now, I'm getting a floral note on the taste. And that's got some heat.
Oh, yeah.
That's got some heat in the back.
Definitely floral note. Heat. Oh yeah, definitely heat. That's
Not hot heat.
over 100 proof.
No. Maybe. Might be. Probably.
But I'm hard pressed to think what it is. I don't know what those notes are. Not a lot of notes coming through. It's just kind of one big note that hits and again stays. Maybe it's a leather note.
Yeah, I could.
The more I think about
I
it.
do kind of get like a leather note on that, and I'm telling you, there's heat in the throat though, for sure. It doesn't hit you till the throat. Or at least it doesn't for me.
So it's kind of a
Like a delay.
Tennessee hug.
No. Maybe that is a Tennessee. Now you think about it, maybe that is a Tennessee whiskey.
Could be.
Maybe
Brian's reaching deep into his.
and you're trying to remember what
Library.
he has, aren't you?
I'm trying to remember what's all in his squirreled away in all the little secret locations down in his basement.
I'm kind of wondering if this actually might be a single barrel of some sort. And I want to say it's probably around 118 proof.
Oh, now you think the proof's coming up.
Yeah, because I'm still feeling it.
Oh, that second sip, more sweetness came out.
And of course, I'm also assuming this might be Brian's. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know either way, but definitely
know.
could be one of our
It could be one of our Tennessee whiskeys.
our Tennessee whiskeys.
Or it could not be Tennessee whiskey.
It might be 2XO.
No, I don't think we had 2XO then during the mix.
We may. What was his first one? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember his first one?
Yeah, I do.
If you guys know, or gals know, what the very first release of 2XO was, put in the comments. Bonus points if you know what the second one was also.
Or what the latest release is.
And if you know what color the bottle was, put it in the comments.
Aren't they all the same color? Okay. Maybe this is
Trying to get comments.
Maybe this is a Chattanooga. We already had Chattanooga
Ooh.
once, didn't we?
Well, yeah, but there's several of them.
I know, but
We still got some unopened from our last trip with our friends Joe and Chrissy. You remember Chrissy from one of our special guest videos?
okay. What do you think the proof is on this one?
$110.
No, I think it's higher. But okay.
$111.
I might higher than that. That's okay. You-
$116.
Do you think
if it's Chattanooga, it's $116 or 11.
or 111? What? Do you have a clue as to what either one of these might be?
No
Like
clue.
a whiskey, bourbon.
No. I think they're both bourbon.
Oh, you do?
I don't think either one's a rye.
No, I don't think either one's are right. Go back to the first one. I'm gonna
I think they're both craft
No, we say that
or
one.
crafty.
Maybe.
I don't think they're from a major distillery.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the first one then.
I could be wrong.
I'm looking at Penelope. Maybe might be.
Oh, it could be a pinhook. Could be a pinhook.
Okay, that first one, definitely really uneventful, proof-wise compared to this one. See what you think.
The first one?
No belching on screen. It's unacceptable. What do you think?
I think that's a fresh crack of Maddie Gladden.
Shut
For a
up.
fresh bottle.
We don't have fresh bottles. We have one that's already down. It's not like we drank a whole lot of that after the incident.
You know what it could be? It could be a what's that called? Lean back.
You have no idea. You're just reaching for
Well, it's
stuff.
the Indiana Foundation.
Oh no. No, it's not. He won't do that to us. If he does, he's in trouble.
I started reading
No,
the
he does.
bottle.
He's not going to do it because he drain poured that for their side, and we haven't. Had
Oh,
it
he
open.
did?
Yeah, so we're lucky. Okay.
How many of you have drain poured a $200 bottle?
Was it $200?
They're all what are those?
Four Gates?
Four Gates.
Wow.
Are all $199.
That's ridiculous. You know what? Since that Four Gate craze, we have not bought another one.
No, we haven't. We really, really wanted the Indiana Foundation, because we're from Indiana, to be good. And it was the worst one
Of all the ones we have.
all of the ones we've had.
Yeah.
We have not opened ours yet. We tried our neighbors. So maybe our neighbors had a bad bottle.
I'm scared to try it.
Yeah.
So you know what? We'll do it on. Should we do a bottle share? Is that bad to say that? Yeah. Okay. On to this
No,
one.
we're not going to bring a bottle that we think is bad to a bottle share.
Somebody might like
We'll just
it.
leave it here, and when
Somebody might like it.
when friends come over and
And we'll make him drink it here.
they ask for beer
Oh my god. All right, go back to this one over here on our left.
left.
Okay, I'm still getting some Kentucky Hugs still sitting here after I went back over here and came back over here.
I'm getting a Tennessee vibe out of this.
I am too. And I'm just kind of wondering.
I am getting a Tennessee vibe.
Yep. I'm just wondering maybe it's Jack Daniels. Ow! My leg is sticking to the chair. Ow!
How's this sticking to the chair?
Because I got a short skirt on.
How short is your shirt or skirt?
Single barrel select. Okay, I'm clueless. Let's go with it. Let's see what's going on.
All right. What do you want to disclose first?
Yeah.
All right. So first, is that our bottle or Brian's bottle?
Oh, it's our bottle.
Dun dun dun.
41. 41. 4-1. 4-1.
So 41 is
Yeah, what's the proof on this, baby?
41 is our bottle.
Yes.
So this one,
Yes.
41. Oh no, take that back. Take that back.
41 is the column and the cell marked 40.
But bottle number 1. So it's really 42. No way.
Way. You can't do that. You gotta just tell me what it is.
All right. So 41,
The proof.
which is 42 on our
I
list.
said 95. You said what? 92-ish?
Yeah, it's 90.
90? Okay.
90 proof. And
That tells me nothing. I was gonna say baseline, but that's 80.
All right. So 41. So it's from Wild Turkey,
Okay. Is it just? I don't know.
and it's Russell's 10 year.
Tenure?
And I would not say that was Russell's 10 year, because I like Russell's 10 year.
Wait, are you sure? Are you sure you like Russell's tenure? Because when have we ever drank a wild turkey that was on a 90 proof?
So
Is it just the Russell's white label? Wait, we're not going to get it yet.
right there. It's right behind you.
I can't see it. That's a red label. That's single barrel. Okay,
Yeah.
move on.
All right.
We'll get it later. Well, again, finding out that I'm not a huge wild turkey fan. So that
Russell's 10 year.
So this makes Brian, this one on my side, Brian's. Okay.
So the secret envelope.
118 proof. What do you think the proof is?
Hot.
It is pretty hot.
Yeah, at least 110.
Tennessee, what's
Honey, would you like to do the honors?
as Karnak would say?
Karnak said, and a jar of almonds.
He would say Tennessee whiskey, Jack Daniels, single barrel, barrel proof, maybe. I mean, that's just me looking at ours because I don't know. I can't remember if Brian has those or not. And we could also be completely wrong.
Probably Jack Daniels 15 year.
All right, let's look at it. Dun, dun, dun. Survey says you're in so much trouble, Brian. Booker's 2022 04 122.4 proof, 6 years, 10 month, 10 days. I only said 118. I was closer to that, but that is definitely hot. That is definitely hot. Ha! Booker's.
122?
And that's what I thought. So we need to pull see if I have that one. Then we can see what the mix
Pull
is
it.
on that.
What you couldn't write the batch?
The name?
Yeah.
We probably have
Whose
it.
batch is it? Come on. You know, they give you that little card for a reason, Brian. Give us all the information.
First, now we're blaming Brian. We can't blame Denise. That's Booker's.
Yeah, Denise. Are you not overseeing him?
Booker's. Okay.
Is that book really?
I mean, it's hot. It's hot like a Booker's. I thought it'd be like 108.
Now, if we
It's
put
hot
that in
down here.
Coke, you might have known that.
No, I feel like of the proof. Even though
She
that,
used Booker's in Coke all the time.
yeah, 122.4. I can see the heat is there every single time it's here. So you find that, and no wonder this one kind of fades away when you're trying this.
Yeah.
And I'll see if we have a 2022-04 real quick. Actually,
Well, it's upstairs.
I know. Give me your phone. See if I even have it before I do a wild goose chase.
Here.
2022-04. Let's go look at our Trello.
So 10
Assuming
year.
our records are correct.
Oh, there it is. Russell's. I get
The
it.
white label.
Yeah. It's on the floor. Because we don't have enough shelf space.
It's Pinky's batch. 2022-04. I'll go get Pinky's batch. All right. So you go get that, and I'll go upstairs. And ow, I'm stuck from this chair. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, 2022-04. Pinky's batch.
All right. Ugh. Mine's easy to find. Tenure. So, while Dawn is looking in this corner through all of our bookers, because that's where they all are, because we don't have room down here for all the boxes, tell us in the comments what you think about, what you have thought about our series on the 2-ounce Tuesdays. Tell us if you like us to continue, if you'd like us to do something different, how we should modify it, if any, if we should do something different, if we should take all the ones that over the 32 bottles that we've done, counting the mystery bottle, grab all of the ones that we liked and now do those, head to head. Let us know. Again, we're going to try to do the next series that we're going to do is going to be the home invasions, the home bar invasions, which I had thought I was going to hopefully get that done last Saturday, but I did not get that done because of the 4 audio streams that we recorded. It's becoming a little bit of a challenge to get them all synced up so that I don't get an echo. So I'm trying to work through that. So hopefully I'll get that up soon. Amanda and Mike, sorry for the delay, but I'll get that out as soon as I can. However, I'm going to try this, and I need a new glass. Actually, that is this one. So that one's Dawn's. Because I'm a big fan of the red label, the barrel. So we'll try this one. Just ever so slightly. And we'll see. Yeah. It's got that funk. That's staleness, not funk. Yeah. That's exactly what I taste. I don't drink this one as much as the red label because I like the red label. Which is right here. So the Russell's Reserve is the one I really like. Single barrel. Usually I mix this. What is she doing up there? I can hear her because it's literally right in this corner. She's like moving stuff around. Eventually, so the bar top of the speakeasy should be coming in any day. And then we'll get the bar tops. And then this section will be done. Ceiling, I still have the trim work inside the coffered ceiling to do. But everything will be done. We still have to figure out what we're going to do with this wall. If we're going to put another shelf here. Because we have all this to do with. But we had anticipated all those bookers being on the counter opposite the actual bar, or a wine rack because Dawn likes her wine. So we have a large collection of wine just in boxes laying down. Oh, she must have found it. I hear her walking across the ceiling, coming down the stairs. Good girl.
It took me a while. Pinky's batch.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, here's the story.
Well, you got sidetracked by plants, right?
No, that's not even it.
No.
Okay, so I have a bunch of bookers upstairs, and
she does.
And Mike has them all turned away from your viewing perspective because of the sun coming in.
You have a big sliding glass
sliding
door right in front of them.
Okay, so I was taking them and I was like bending them back and looking over to see what the batches were. And I thought, this is 2020. Wait, let me make sure it's 2022 for Pinky's back. Yeah. So I was pulling it back on, okay, yep, nope. Because on my 2024s, I just got a recent 2025, and I was like, okay. And then I found it and I was like, yeah. And then I pushed them all back nice and tidy. And then I went to grab the thing I thought I had and I was like, crap, that's not it. So I had to do it a second time. And then I was like, 2024-04. I was like, oh crap, that's not the one. So I finally redid it a second time. I found it.
Do I have to check your work?
You might. Well, this time it says, I did make sure it said Pinky's batch.
Yeah, but we don't know that it's Pinky's batch. We just know it's 2204.
Wait, how did I know it was Pinky's batch?
You just made stuff up.
No, I seriously went upstairs and was thinking Pinky's batch. Make sure it says Pinky's batch.
Oh, you looked in our... Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The Trello told me. I was like, am I losing it? Ryan didn't write it down. And
Yeah,
you were
it is
2022
Pinky's batch.
Okay, so open that up and let's see what the mix is. So, because we kept thinking it was Tennessee whiskey. And I heard you talking. What were you saying? You talking crap about me or what?
No.
It's not even open.
Of course it's not open. We didn't pour it.
I know, but we have all these bookers. And for the record, right now I have 17 bookers up there.
Would you count them?
Yeah, I did, because I put them online. I was like,
There's no way there's 17 of them.
there is. And there's 4 little books, because I had to move those out of the way.
I know there's 4 because the little books are on top.
I don't normally chase the little book, but recently it's like if when in Rome or at Jim Beam. So 2022-04. Oh, we need the little pamphlet. Sorry.
Little card. So there's a card that
Yeah.
comes with these.
Yeah.
And
They're so cute.
here it is.
Yeah, so let's see. 2022-04, the batch story. Hey, you just blocked my light. Move that out of the way. Let go. Okay. This batch is made up of 4 production dates that were aged in 4 different warehouses. The breakdown of barrel age... Sorry. The breakdown of barrel storage for Booker's Pinky's batch is as follows. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's 40%, 38%, blah, blah, blah. Tells you from different warehouses. But, let me see what it says on this side. The story about Pinky's batch, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, is the 4th release of the Booker's Bourbon 2022 collection, Pinky's batch. Frederick Bookerno, better known as Pinky to his family and friends, was my granddad. To this day, I'm actually not sure. I need your glasses because these new glasses apparently don't cut the mustard. Let's start all over.
I thought she was struggling.
I was
Just a
like, why
wee
are
bit.
my new brand new glasses crap?
It's because when they say, is this better? You actually have to be truthful.
Yeah, but it's kind of dark in here. All right, the 4th release of the Booker's Bourbon 2022 collection is Booker's Batch 2022-04 Pinky's Batch. Frederick Booker No, better known as Pinky to his family and friends, was my granddad. To this day, I'm actually not sure where Pinky got his nickname. Oh, thank you. But one thing I do know is that he was someone who always followed his passions, just like I do with whiskey making. A lot of people thought that Pinky was in the bourbon business, a good assumption to make about someone in our family, but he worked as the vice president of the local bank. That's not to say that he didn't enjoy drinking bourbon, but actually he was a big fan. But the bourbon business just wasn't his thing like it was for Dad and is for me and my son Freddie. When Pinky wasn't running the bank, he also loved to golf. I remember as a little boy that golf was a big part of his life, and he tried to play as often as possible. So much that he had an indent in his hip from the golf balls he'd keep in his pocket. That's hilarious. Pinky was also an outdoorsman with a passion for hunting that he passed down to Booker. He often brought Dad along with him to hunt quail. I know these were always bonding experiences for them. While Dad and Pinky had different interests, they would bond over what brought them together, like hunting or watching a football game. As you try Pinky's batch, I invite you to raise a glass to the original Frederick Booker No, and hope you enjoy as much as he would have. So there you go. Okay.
So what's the mash bill?
It's not a mash. I don't know. It's a blend of like 4 different ones out of 4 different warehouses. So there you go.
We'll never know.
Yeah. Says nothing about tasting like Tennessee whiskey. But anyway, I think it's fun. The Booker's ones are very fun because they always have kind of a little story and homage to, somebody related to that,
yeah.
the Booker family. So 118 proof is what I thought. I believe it was 122. I didn't get a great nose on this one, but I also got to say, when I drink Booker's, I don't normally drink Booker's neat.
No, it's
I
always
normally
in
mix
Coke.
it, yeah. But like I said, there are some Bookers that I actually do like to drink neat, and one of them is the I was gonna say the ham one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, the ham.
It's not called ham, but something like that. I forget the name of
We'll
it.
have to look. I'll put it in the
Yeah,
comments.
yeah. And we just got Barry's batch, which is not an homage to Barry Brenniger, but it is front of Barry's. But yeah. So anyway, thank you, Brian, for sharing your open bottle because ours isn't open yet.
Yes.
So yeah, yay. And this Russell's, going back to this guy. 10 years old, 90 proof. Why did I think the 90 proof Russell's? I don't remember. I guess I don't remember it being a 90 proof.
All right, I'm gonna try.
Russell's Reserve Single Barrel, and that's 110 proof. Whatever.
Because that's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah. That's not a bad way to end the series, right?
Yeah. Wild Turkey versus Jim Beam.
Yeah, icon versus icon. Expensive versus attainable.
Yeah.
Crapshoot. Accessibility.
The thing about the Bookers is they are so different on every release.
Yeah.
So, you are always going to find something that is way different.
Country ham. That's it. That's what I'm thinking of. Country ham batch. I can't remember what year or release it was, but let me try. Oh, you didn't leave me any in there. I'm going to try that one.
Much better. And again, it's because there's a little sweet note coming through.
Hey. Oh, let me nose that one because that one is really floral. I really like the nose on that. It kept losing it. Yep.
Smell. This is the old one.
This one's a stronger nose. I shouldn't have took such a big. I should not
10 year?
have taken such a big whiff.
Now, 10 year is usually my sweet spot for a bourbon.
Yeah.
But now we know.
Yeah. That's.
Right.
I feel like
I'll
that's
just go for the red label,
I feel
not
like
the white
that's
label.
the same. Minus this is single barrel and the higher proof. Yeah, that definitely is higher than the 90. I don't really enjoy that 90. I keep saying that I'm not finding
The
out
90.
that that's a 90. I'm not really enjoying this
this
one as a
one.
90 here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and
This one, much better nose.
yeah. So when we're done with the bottle, we're not buying it anymore, right?
Nope, we're just always getting red ones.
You guys heard it here. Mike's finally whittling down his
Yes.
bourbon collection. Once the 90 proof is gone, it's gone.
It's out of here. Or we save it for people we don't like that much.
Seriously. I'm just saying, there's lots of whiskeys we can share with them that we don't really enjoy anymore. I think the word like is kind of a derogatory term.
Honey.
You did it. So, okay.
No.
We know what?
Are you going to say we're out?
I say we're getting ready to be out. What do you got left to say?
This is our last episode of 2 Ounce Tuesdays. We need to look back on the previous
63 bottles?
31
Weeks?
weeks.
And
31 weeks. That's like a bunch of months.
it's almost like we committed to something.
Yeah.
And say do it regularly.
How many months?
So what do you want to reflect on?
All right, so I will say this.
Okay.
I was surprised that as we tasted every week, after week, that you found so many that you didn't care for.
I honestly 100% am not surprised by that. Only because I think early on you are so a champion of let's support these guys. And I'm kind of like, okay, if you want it, buy it. But some of the craft distillers I'm not a huge fan of, but you'll buy it anyway. Or you bought it early on, and as I was getting in my groove, like in the past 3 or 4 years, I finally like a little bit different things. But that could also be because my palate is so different after COVID. We keep saying that, but it's so true. It's different. It's just different now. Like a ribeye still doesn't taste 100% like a ribeye, so it's just my taste is different.
I'll buy that. Yeah.
So, but I feel like I'm kind of like, I see how all the collection that we do have And I can see I just don't gravitate to the things like, and this is not a derogatory comment towards Old Hammer, but I'm just not a big fan of the Old Hammers. And we have like a bajillion of them.
We've never been you have never been a big fan of those.
No. Or
the higher proof ones you've liked.
I mean, occasionally, yeah. But I think maybe I just like the maturity of the blends. And
Indianapolis based.
Yeah, it's an MGP product. And like I said, I like MGP at different times, right? You know? Mm-hmm. So, like, I love Dark Arts, which is MGP. But he's finishing them in a very creative way, you know?
Yeah, that's different. Yeah. I don't think West Fork is really finishing them.
Some of them they are, but yeah. So anyway,
so throughout this series, what are your thoughts? You know, what have you liked about it? What haven't you liked about it? What would you change?
Nothing.
I really reflect on.
I really wouldn't change anything. I just feel like it's just truly a testament to you trying the bottles at different times, and it really does depend on what you're trying next to each other. Like the other day, we really found out that we thought we didn't like the balconies that we tried on that last week, I think it was. And then we tried it this weekend, and we were like, I really like this, because we tried it first, and we thought, oh, I really kind of like that.
So we took it to a Barrel Babes meeting down
Bottle
Share in
Angola.
And we had it out. We were kind of sitting outside on the patio, and we tried it, and we're going,
That's pretty good.
This is much better than when we tried it here.
Yeah.
In the bottles.
And we only trying two. That's what's weird is we only try two. So but the two of them against each other. I mean, it's not really against each other, but it's just two different ones. Like, there's times when we used to do, like, have our friends come over and we do 5 to 8. And not that we would do them a bunch, but, well, I guess we did 5 or 8, but they weren't all high proof. And now when we like try them, I think we all generally, our friends who are kind of riding along with us, they're a little more higher proof, a little more, I don't want to say sophisticated, it's the wrong word. A little more, I don't know what the word is. Not sophisticated.
What friends?
Our friends.
The ones at the bar at Angola?
No, like Brian and Denise and
you
know, Dave and Nina, who have been like their journeys like us. It's like we started out with all those core products that are the $50 range, the $60. You know, I mean, doesn't just because a bottle is $99 doesn't mean it's better. It's just we've evolved and we've changed some of that. So anyway, yeah. Truth be told, you take a bottle of bourbon on its own in the right setting, it'll probably be good or good enough for that setting. But I am interested in not necessarily doing more 2-ounce Tuesdays, but maybe trying to put together like more things like a family of products or like
5-ounce Friday.
Oh, Wayne wants us to do 5-ounce Friday. Yeah, really, Wayne.
I don't know how we could structure that, but
yeah, we'll ask Claude or ChatGPT. All right, what did you want to change? What do you like? What did you not like? Let's move on.
I like the fact that we got to try our library one by one by one by one in a way that wasn't influenced by anything. So we didn't know what it was. It was blind. We had to judge it solely on taste, smell, sight. I like that fact of it. I still don't know if we needed to wash out the bottles before we got them or after we got them and filled them.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to do that.
I know. But
next time you can. I have no desire to take that much energy to do that for 64 bottles.
63.
63. You know. Oh, we got to give that one back to Brian, by the way.
Well, it's our bottle.
You sure? Oh, is it? Oh. Whatever.
I mean, we'll give it to you, Brian, but it's our bottle.
But it's going to come with another Booker's.
Yeah.
And you have to guess which Booker's it is.
Or it would be one of the French lick varieties, and he'll have to
Spirits of French lick?
Yeah.
He's going to know it's Maddie Gladden.
Now, we like Spirits of French lick. It's just that we had a bad bottle.
Yeah. Okay, let's wrap it up.
All right. Goodbye.
That's it.